just an example of I'm just putting block right behind the stone just to support it. But it's just as a substitute for composite because we know that. You'll see we protected the front of the chapel doors and the sidewalk. We're still waiting on the high lift, so we'll continue to hit the low stuff. The high lift has arrived. Okay, so here's kind of the update. So you're seeing the amount of stone removed so far, right? And we actually went up to get the capping. If you see the actual metal capping, you have to start at the very top because they overlap all the way to the bottom. But what they did is when they got high enough, and you'll see this void right here, this hole, they stopped with the actual brick behind it, and they took a block and put it in right next to the steps. So if you go to the steps, there actually is no cinder block those steps. But you can see they tied that in pretty well. I mean, you got a solid substructure. Every once in a while you'll get a void like this right here, and you can actually stick your hand in and you can feel an inner wall. So that must have been where, you know, they were building up the steps. But that's where we're at. And so for now we're doing. You know what I'll do? Put some plywood on it. Right before I got there, she hit one section, the whole side just came right down. Wait. I just don't want that thing to start shifting. And I'll tell you, one whole section whipped around after he let it go.
Yeah, as I said, right there, that's still hanging, but when I was cutting over here, the whole, like, nice sized portion just fell. Yeah. All the brackets and the rebar inside are all rusted and stuff and falling apart. Right. Is that why they're redoing this?
Yeah, it's just not holding anymore. Holders are popping off at the very top. thought. We're basically just using the tractor to haul the stone down. So right now Bo is pulling all the good stone, and then we're going to take all the composite out later and dump it or put it in the driveway for additional support. So what we're doing is now we're just getting rid of all the mortar. So stone goes first, then mortar, and then we'll go through the other stone. The high lift is coming today, so we should be good to start getting up here, start knocking all this down, and then we'll just bring it down and start all over again. This is a rock pile. I mean, not a rock pile, but a water pile. We're literally dumping everything into the water. Originally I was going to actually palletize everything here. As you can see, we're stacking and then putting wire mesh around it. So when sold, they just pick it up with forklifts and move it. But this will be moved down to the parking lot. Okay, so these pallets, you'll see the back two are already screened so that they can start putting more on top because you can only go so high. We'll probably pull all but one of these out of here, maybe leave the one in the back in case you want to start selling it to the faithful, but if you want them out, we can move that down to the parking lot too. As you can see, we're basically clearing out the site of all stone. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so as discussed yesterday, so in the parking lot to the guest house, you know, we've got all this parking space, so the stone's going to basically be dropped in the center, and then we're going to palletize to the sides, and then as I showed you the pallets up there, which I'll take another shot, what we'll try to do is stage all the pallets down here just to get them out of the way. So what we're doing is starting with a regular pallet and starting to stack on it, and then once we start to get halfway, we just turn it into what they call a Gibbons basket or a Gabbins basket, which is you start to put mesh around it. So the high lift leaves after the first phase of removing all the stones from the tower. It's going to come back once we start spraying the tower. Boy, so glad this part's over. Okay, so what we have is a 40-foot tower. It's a shrine tower. It had block, which I have in a previous video, stone that was set out about a half a foot from the base, which is all cement brick, and over on the other side you see cement block. There used to be composite between it, and over the years the composite washed away, which meant that the stone was actually moving and falling off. So what we ended up doing is removing all the stone from the tower by just chiseling it out. So if you take a look, you'll actually see how we had to take out the drain lines for the staircase and cut into the tower itself, chisel, and put new drain lines. So we've got one there, we've got one on the other side, and then we're going to have one over here. So you see all the markings, the 186, 165, and so forth. That's total square footage for the section. When we actually blow on a stone, so we're going to actually blow stone on, we will do about 300 square feet a day. And the idea is the stone will adhere to the cement block. Where you see screen, like on the drains or screen over here on the wood, that's so when we blow the stone on it, it has something to adhere to. When you blow directly onto brick, you don't have to put any screening because it's porous and it basically just adheres to it. So, as you can see, the size of the tower, we even had to take off the stairway caps, and we're going to have to build those out. So today we're actually doing a test run to get the style of the stone that we're going to carve, and then also the color. So that's going to be the next phase. And we got Jake to assist. That's it. You won't be driving the company either. Bring her down, Jer.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So imagine, Jeremy, we're going to take pictures going all the way around the tower, right? How does it handle compared to Rob's?
It's actually a little smoother.
Really? See, that's a great shot right there.